Alright, welcome back. You're watching NewsX. My name is Vineet. The Vande Mataram row has now turned into a full-blown political face-off. The Congress Working Committee has reaffirmed its 1937 resolution, the historic decision to sing only the first two stanzas of Vande Mataram at national gatherings. Congress says that the resolution was adopted in the backdrop of objections to the religious references in the later stanzas, and that the first two were considered more inclusive, but the BJP has hit back hard. Home Minister Amit Shah has accused Congress of still carrying a partition mindset and playing appeasement politics. BJP President Nitin Nabeen has also attacked the Congress, calling its stand a new Muslim League mindset. Congress, however, is refusing to back down. The KC Venugopal defending the 1937 resolution and saying the party will stand by its historic position. So a 1937 decision has now become the trigger for a fresh political war. Let's listen in to both sides' statements and then we debate.
कि 1937 में कांग्रेस पार्टी ने मुस्लिम अपीसमेंट के लिए वंदे मातरम के दो टुकड़े कर देश के विभाजन की नींव डाली थी और वहीं से दो राष्ट्र के सिद्धांत को ताकत मिली थी।
है 1937 का रेजोल्यूशन महात्मा गांधी जी, पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी, रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर जी, सुभाष चंद्र बोस जी, this type of Sardar Patel ji, this type of topmost leadership of that point of time decided that whatever the decision they took, we will obey that decisions. We are very, very clear on that, that our Congress party workers will.
All right, joining in to talk more about this is Mr. R.P. Singh, BJP spokesperson. Mr. Gautam Mukherjee, senior journalist, joins us on the show. Mr. Manasvi Thapar, political analyst, who will be with us shortly, and Surbi Jagrati, national media spokesperson for the Telangana Raks Sena, TRS. Appreciate everybody joining in. Well, it's a very sensitive topic. Mr. R.P. Singh, I'll begin with you. So why do you think that the Congress party has a partition mindset? What makes them such an anti-national force is what the BJP has called them?
Well, fact is that 1937, it was Jinnah who opposed the singing of the complete Vande Mataram, and now again they are doing so. The Congress is doing the same. So that's why we are saying that it is the and then that opposing the Vande Mataram that time led to ultimately the division of the country. It led to partition of the country. Now it is the same Congress is also trying to repeat the same issue again and trying to do it for appeasing a certain vote bank. The fact is, Vande Mataram was throughout sung by various Congress leaders who were even Muslims. I mean, it's shocking that their various presidents at various different times have sung the Vande Mataram, like Rahmatullah Amsiani in 1896, Nawab Sayyid Muhammad Bahadur in 1913, Sayyid Hassan Imam 1918. They were all the party president. Imam Abdul Kalam Azad Sahab 1923, 1914, 1947. They sang the complete Vande Mataram, and Dr. M.A. Ansari also, who was the party president, sang the complete Vande Mataram. They were for singing the complete Vande Mataram, and even today, Muslims have no problem singing Vande Mataram, except the Congress party, who think that the line which talks about Tave Durga Das Parandani. So it is a problem with them because they feel that Durga is a deity, and whereas in this song Durga is the symbol of valor. So there's a difference, and they are trying to placate a certain vote bank, and that's why they don't want to sing complete Vande Mataram. But again, not only singing is one, they have shown disrespect to Vande Mataram. And that's, as per the new law, that's is punishable, because doing any insult to a national anthem, a national song, is punishable now. Because in the program at Indira Bhavan, Sonia Gandhi ji was interrupting the singing of the complete Vande Mataram, and it's not me saying, it's a Congress MP, Mr. Manoj Suman, is on record saying so, and so is now Pawan Khera ji also saying that yes, we didn't want you to sing the complete Vande Mataram. And then when the complete Vande Mataram was sung, she was trying to stop it. This shows that it's a complete case of insult to the Vande Mataram. and I'm hopeful the required action will be taken by the concerned authorities, the police and other authorities will take the due action. But that point aside, how far they can go? And they say that Mahatma Gandhi ji said that Vande Mataram should be should not only two paras should be sung, not the complete Vande Mataram. Oh, Mahatma Gandhi ji also said disband Congress party. Well, so they should disband Congress party also. But this Congress is not that Congress which fought the war for independence, and then by singing the song of the clarion call of the song during independence, this is a different Congress with a different DNA, and then their DNA is aligned to Muslim League or Jinnah.
Sir, but in all honesty, you know what? This
Hold
is
on.
not debate.
Please. I haven't asked you a question. When I come to you, please respond then. Manasvi, I want you to respond to Mr. R.P. Singh as well. He's saying that this is the Congress mindset, and this is exactly the reason why they were ousted.
Sardar R.P. Singh ji is a great friend, and I think whatever he is making as a statement as a BJP spokesperson, I feel like I don't agree to that on any point. Why? Because in 1937, when the resolution was passed, it was a unanimous decision which included Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Subhash Chandra Bose, and so many other great leaders who BJP also loves them. Leave Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru aside, but BJP have cited all of those great leaders, and the consultation process of what about the 4 other stanzas of Vande Mataram was taken by Rabindranath Tagore, a Nobel Prize winner, and he said that yes, we can leave the 4 paragraphs and 4 stanzas, and we can continue with the 2 paragraphs. Vande Mataram has been a historic patriotic song of our country, and the idea in 1937 was very clear, plain and simple, that we don't want to get into a communal rift between 2 or 3 communities, be it Hindus, Muslims, or any other community. Our common agenda, the common point of agenda in 1937 was to oust the Britishers, and this kind of discussion which we are having since 15th August, that kind of discussion also did not happen. It was just a 2-hour resolution which happened, and right now the entire media, the entire BJP is discussing on this fact and is making sure that Congress is turned into an anti-national party. While that is not the case, I think the biggest concern as of now, and BJP is very strong in terms of changing the narrative, creating a narrative, and making sure that everyone talks about this narrative. So right now China is on Arunachal Pradesh, and there are so many things which are happening in our country which is completely against our country's interest. And instead of talking on such issues which are going to counter the government, I think the way they are changing that narrative, that Congress, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi not standing up for Vande Mataram, and Sonia Gandhi interrupted in Vande Mataram, and all this is all narrative. And if Sonia Gandhi has interrupted the Vande Mataram, why there is no FIR as of now? And if you are in power, everything is in your control, why don't you create an FIR out of it? There is no FIR, there is no investigation. But what is happening is BJP is very good at giving media bites. But when it comes to parliament, the idea of talking on students, the idea of pelleting on students, when pellets were fired on students, that at that particular time BJP did not come in the parliament and gave any answer. But when it came to Vande Mataram issue, first of all, this issue, and Congress is weak and not understanding they are falling into the trap of BJP. There are so many blunders which are happening in the country as of now, wherein the government is wrong. And instead of questioning the government on where they are wrong, what is happening is Congress is giving that kind of momentum, heat to the narrative which has been set by the BJP. This is a no issue. You know it, that this is a no issue, and falling in that issue is only anti-national by both the political parties. One political party does not want to make sure that we talk on issues which are burning in the country, and another political party which is in opposition is of the duty to talk on the grassroots level issues, is not falling into that issues. Why? Because they are falling into the trap of BJP. While in 1937 BJP or Jansangh was not there. In Bankim Chandra wrote this entire poem for a novel which ending in something which is not very smooth for our country, and then Congress adopted it. Jinnah definitely did not have a problem, and he was a congressman at that particular time. For Muslim League, he had issues. And then, as a countryman, as nationalistic people, as patriotic people, it is not Jawaharlal Nehru alone. everyone, all those 12, 13 people who over there had passed this resolution unanimously, and further, they did not pass it by their own self. They went to an expert known as Rabindranath Tagore. The world believed that he's an expert in literature, and he said, yes, we can leave the four stanzas. And then we came to a conclusion that our biggest enemy at 1937 was Britishers, and we wanted to fight them out. And now creating this issue, Vande Mataram की बेइज्जती की है 150 सालों से, and Congress is an anti-national. They were different time, different situations. And right now the biggest concern is China is on my head in Arunachal Pradesh, and I'm not talking about it. And the entire country wants to talk about that Congress is anti-national political party.
Okay, let's bring in Surbhi into this conversation as well. Surbhi, now's your turn to respond. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. See, I think all I'd like to probably say is the fact that the BJP did not consult any political parties, their opposition, before doing this. We don't have a problem with the fact that Vande Mataram is sung, but we do have a problem with the fact that no other political parties were consulted with. This just became one of those things that BJP did in a whim without consulting anybody. So many things that the BJP do today is just because of the fact that they are in power. Something so sensitive needs to be consulted with other political parties. It deserves a debate. That's all we're saying. We're not saying for it, we are not against it. All we're saying is that it deserves a debate, isn't it? Without which, where does this whole democracy stand? And knowing that this is such a sensitive issue, it can trigger Muslims of the country, it can trigger other who are not Hindus, who don't believe in Hinduism. Why make such a decision without consulting with the rest of us? Is all that I'm saying. Beyond this, I think, you know what, there's nothing more left to say. You can make a choice, but make the choice with consultation with other parties in respect. Right? You can't just make a decision saying, yes, today this is our national anthem, today this is our national song, and that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Long gone, British left us with the thing that the king says it all. That's what the BJP is doing today. So what is the difference between the British or the BJP?
Gautam,
Right?
where do you stand on this? This is. Do you think that there should be more inclusion of voices and agreements, to something which is so nationally binding?
Well, I think they had every opportunity to say something in Parliament, but they prefer to make a noise and bring about an adjournment and make noise on the street. So it's sort of a Hobson's choice. You're saying there should be discussion. Well, then the right forum is Parliament. You refuse to discuss because I think you're afraid that you really don't have an argument. And so you make, street style protest and placards and rushing to the well and that sort of thing. Having said that, this ghost of Jinnah, which dominated, well, Jinnah was alive in 37, but it's the ghost of Jinnah that Congress insists on genuflecting to. Yes, there are references to Hindu goddesses, and why not? This is a 80% Hindu country or thereabouts. And this was passed as a law in Parliament, during which you did nothing about it, the opposition I mean, and now you're making a fuss that you are being looked at as anti-national. Now the other thing is you appease and you continue to appease. Fat lot of good it did you in 37, you still had partition, and now you keep appeasing, but the fact is the Muslim vote is split across all the opposition parties. You have not been able to hold on to it. This is desperation writ large and a general nuisance, which is all that the Congress party is renowned for these days. Vineet.
Mr. R.P. Singh, but the Congress alleges that, that this is a right-wing approach. It's coercively manufacturing polarization, alienating minorities, and imposing a narrow definition of nationalism. How do you respond to that, sir?
Well, singing a song which got us independence, which was a clarion call of the independence, I'm shocked if they are using these words for the Vande Mataram. And also, gentleman just before me just said that it talks about the religion. It doesn't talk about religion at all. It's talk about Durga Dash Prahandarini, which talks about the valor of the Ma Durga. It doesn't talk about Durga as a deity, or for that regard, any other deity in the Vande Mataram. But again, they have to put it under that cliche of religion, and that's why they keep hitting it back again and again. But again, it was passed in the parliament that you have to show certain respect to the Vande Mataram, and then if you don't do that respect, then you will have to face the imprisonment of 3 years. And Manasvi, certain people have already filed a complaint against Sonia Gandhi and Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Kharge Sahab in Delhi in Parliament, probably Parliament Street Police Station. So the case, people are quite aware and people are quite patriotic. They will already pursue the case. They'll surely pursue the case. But again, why to not sing Vande Mataram in full is still not comprehensible. I mean, which I can't comprehend why they don't want to do it. Other than the reason that they are looking for a vote bank politics, they are trying to appease certain vote bank, where that vote bank also is in favor of singing Vande Mataram. And there has been no questions raised, or there have been no objections from the community they are targeting at. It's only the Congress who is going out of the way to do so. And as I said, if that's the case, then 370-35A was abrogated by the parliament, and which was implemented by the government. So they were against that also. They said that if our government comes back in 2019 manifesto, it was mentioned by Congress that if their Congress come back, they'll bring the 370-35A back. So that's the, and then that again because of the vote bank politics. So they can't think beyond vote banks even at the cost. If nation is disintegrated or it has a cost to the nation.
Manasvi, would you like to respond to that? That this is the song that got us the independence. It is in no way degrading the inclusion of our secular fabric.
Now, on a legal point, I need to ask a question because this is very important. On 6th February 2026, this was the guidelines of MHA, wherein Vande Mataram had to be sung before Jana Gana Mana, and after that, 6th February was the notification, and 13th August again the notification came. So let me just ask a question. Multiple elections happened post that, and only it was the Tamil Nadu Sarkar where Vande Mataram was sung. Why no Vande Mataram was sung in the West Bengal election, post-election when the CM was being sworn out? So there was no mandate at that particular time. And right now, another question my RP Paji asked me, not asked me, but answered me, that if a police complaint has already been put up by lots of individuals, the Delhi police comes under MHA directly. Why don't you take a cognizance of those particular police complaints? Because as per all the BJP spokesperson, whoever have come into debates have said only one thing: it is completely anti-national, it is completely illegal, and then it's a plain vanilla simple case. Why don't you register a FIR? Delhi police comes under you directly. Why don't you register a FIR? So the reality is, on the legal point, I don't think BJP is making any particular same yardstick stance with that particular understanding. If Sonia Gandhi would have interrupted in Vande Mataram, a song being sung, the entire West Bengal Sarkar swearing in happened without Vande Mataram being sung. So that is also questionable. So you cannot have questions only for the opposition. You cannot have amendments and guidelines passed without any discussion with any of the opposition leaders. Today we are a democracy. Since last 80 years, we have been a democracy. And in fact, 1937 resolution also was democratic, wherein all the leaders who were present in Faizabad a meeting of the Congress Working Committee, discussed this. So this is how a democratic process functions. It's not about Congress. It's not about anyone else. It's only about, in a democratic process, do we have a chance of discussion, or there would be decisions which would be unilaterally, and after few years we will be saying that whatever decisions were taken by BJP were anti-national, and today a new sarkar comes in and says or reverses your decisions and say that whatever was done, and because they will have the media, they will have the social media, they will have the mandate, and they will say tomorrow that BJP did everything was anti-national. That's not how a democracy will function. You have to have a common minimum understanding of a democracy, in a temple of democracy, which is the parliament. Have discussions, not disruptions. And today, even after 12 years, all BJP is saying is the house is getting disrupted. Sine die adjournments happen. Why? Because the opposition is not participating. You are the largest political party of the country, with the largest MPs in the country, the richest political party of the country, but you cannot control a parliament. That is what you are trying to give a narrative. No, that is completely wrong. You have to stand up when you are weak, and you have to own it up. Yes, Vande Mataram is a great song. Vande Mataram is an anthem that is completely taken up. But why was there no need to discuss with any of the opposition leaders? And why didn't you understand the historic significance of not taking up the 4 paragraphs? Were the greatest leaders like Subhash Chandra Bose fools at that particular time when they said that let's not have these 4 paragraphs? Leave for that matter Jawaharlal Nehru and Mahatma Gandhi. But what about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel? What about Rabindranath Tagore when he said that yes, let's not have these 4 paragraphs? Were they anti-national people, or were they agents of or
All
stooges
right, all
of
right,
British?
Manoj.
No.
We've completely run out of time.